Hey everybody, it's the Train Freak, and I went to Arkansas Traveler Hobbies today, which I'm going to show you in a little bit. And I was going to try to do my whole video there, but it got crowded. Like, a lot of people showed up. But I wanted to share with you a close friend of mine's layout. His name's David Jackson, and he helps out with the hobby shop quite a bit. And he's got a modular in-scale layout. So we will get to that here shortly. But I wanted to, talk about a couple other things. While I was up there, I went ahead and got the replacement HO scale award for the 200 subscriber contest. I've decided I'm going to do a contest for every 100 subscribers till I hit 1,000, and then of course I'll probably end up spacing it a little more after that. So I'm sure y'all remember, in scale, these here. O scale. This was a limited edition cotton belt boxcar, and it's actually limited, produced by Atlas O exclusively for Peterson Supply Company in 2010. So this was a limited run. Okay. So I decided to go ahead and get an HO one, and this one is going to be a Katie car. And since my camera is a mirror, I'm just going to go ahead and read it to you. It's a Transport Leasing TLCX row number 1056. It's a 50-foot PS1 cushion underframe boxcar with a 9-foot door. Okay. This was a custom run for Peterson Supply Company, and this is the last one we have. I do not know how many of these Peterson Supply made, but this is a custom run. And like I said, this is a Katie car. Okay. So the rail company is Spruce Falls Power and Paper Company. It looks like they do a newsprint, and it's taped in. But let's see if it has. I'm just trying to look to see if there's anything interesting about it. Okay, nothing. I mean, nothing besides just the regular thing. But the cool thing about this Katie car is when you think of like hydro cushion or cushion coil, the cushion coil had to do with the coupler boxes being able to move all the way through, the car itself. Therefore, the coupler bar would draw all the shock. Check this out. It slides. So I thought that was a really, really cool thing, and Katie's the only one that I know of that's doing it. So this is a cushion car. This is a cushion car. Okay? So I want to show you, this is going to be the HO gift for the 200 subscriber. These things I want to say retail like 50, maybe a little more than 50. So just want to throw that out there. Alright, so if you want a chance of getting that car, well, the first thing you gotta do is... And the next thing you gotta do is you gotta hit that bell so you can receive the future notifications. So that way when I decide to throw that contest up, when my numbers get a lot closer, then I can start taking, the votes and stuff. And I mean, that's just how I'm going to be doing it. So like I said, make sure you subscribe, hit the bell, fill the bell in. If you don't fill it in, you won't hardly get any notifications. I don't know why YouTube did that. The other thing would be is, if you like the video, thumbs up. It gets the video shown out there a lot more when you thumbs it up. And then of course share it with your other model railroad buddies out there, that's not paying attention to this channel. So okay, so with further ado, I'm going to go ahead and start cutting in the video that I originally started recording this morning. And, go from there. And, like I said, my plan didn't fully go together. It got shot because it got real crowded real quick. It's the crowdest I've ever seen the place. And I have been up there at least once, twice a month, especially on Saturdays. I would say since 2008, 2009. It's been a while. So, alright. Well, other than that, I'm going to go ahead and tell you bye. Be safe. Happy railroading, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Well, good morning everybody. It's the Train Freak, and today I'm at Arkansas Traveler Hobbies. We just actually had a train go by way down that way. This is the old Missouri Pacific Depot here in Bald Knob, Arkansas, and so I'm going to be kind of hanging out up here today. I got to get out of the road and let traffic pass. But one of the things I was wanting to show you is a buddy of mine, David Jackson. He's got bringing up his modular in-scale layout. And he's actually in the process of setting it up right now. So I'm going to go ahead and let him finish setting this thing up. And I'll show you a video on it here in a little while. Alright, be back in a few. Okay, so one thing I did want to show y'all is he's actually got these sawhorses set up that he puts his layout on. Now he's been working on it a little bit. He will actually use clamps and clamp the outside sections like this piece and this piece first, and then he goes back and fills in with the centers. He's got a little cart here that he built that he slides his center pieces on, and then he's actually bought a trailer just for his layout. Let's see if we can get in here and look at it. His pieces actually set up on these shelves that he actually built in there, and it makes it to where they don't move, and he can leave all his scenery on there, and it's really cool. So I wanted to show you that before he actually got everything all put together. So I will be back when he gets everything put together. So while David is still putting his layout together, I wanted to show you something really cool about this hobby shop. So this hobby shop is not just an old depot, but it services on the Union Pacific Hoxie subdivision. Not just that, but if you look over this way, you can see we're one track wise off through the chain link fence. That's actually the Memphis subdivision. So we are actually sitting at the Memphis Y. So this direction here, I'm going to zoom in because we actually have a train lined up to go. You can see where the home signal is green and main 1 is also green. That is towards North Little Rock. And this direction way back over here goes up into Missouri. It goes up through Hoxie and Walnut Ridge and then up into Missouri. Eventually it'll make it to St. Louis. I don't know exactly what all towns it goes through up in Missouri, but and then like I said, the Y over here, it will actually go over to Marion, Arkansas, and then cross over the Mississippi River into Memphis, Tennessee. That's why it's called the Memphis sub. So, and the other cool thing is we actually have a computer that shows where the trains are located. So I'm gonna go inside, kind of give you a tour of the depot on the inside, and we'll go from there. So I'm up in the operator's bay up at the hobby shop, and here you can actually see what looks like a dispatcher's screen, and we can see where main 1 right here is lined up to go through. Now our depot is roughly right here. Right across from 14741. So we've got a train on track 1 in Bradford lined up to come through town. More than likely, that's going to be the Newport local. It's a local that runs out of the North Little Rock yard, and it runs up to Newport, services all the industries from North Little Rock to Newport. And they say that train runs back and forth 3 times a day. So it's a very busy local. So I'm pretty sure that's what will come through. And if that is what comes through, I will videotape it for you. Okay, so we got the Newport local coming. I think it's Newport local. And the train on track 2 actually snuck up on us as we were working on the in-scale layout. I was helping David put it together. So we're going to see what kind of train we got here. So with that train on main 1 going towards Little Rock, this train here is starting to move. And it's going to move on out. Pretty cool graffiti. We got a flat wheel. So as that train leaves, what I will tell you, like I said, that one snuck up on us, you know, because we were on the other side of the depot and we could not hear that one coming until it was coming too late, and he was coming at 55 miles an hour, and right there's the first railroad crossing in town. So he snuck up on us, but by the time I was able to grab my phone and get the camera, I barely caught an image of an old Western Pacific boxcar. So I will upload that on here and let you see it. You know, I'll leave it up for like 5 seconds. So okay, well, I'm going to sign off, and as soon as we get this layout finished, we'll show it to you. Alright guys, so it has been a couple hours later, and we have got we're calling this Arkansas City. Eventually we will have trolleys running in here, and that's a work in progress. We have two N-scale locomotives working on the double main, just test running right now. If you like Star Wars, it's kind of hard to tell, but we got Star Wars on that. It's actually a cell phone where Mr. David scratch built a thing around it so that way it looks like a drive-in movie theater. Alright, and I'm going to walk around to kind of show you different areas of it. David, how long is this layout?
Roughly 22 feet, 21 feet and some change.
21 feet and some change. And this is fully modular. He's using Kato Unitrack, and he's got these little pieces here. Well, hello. If you like the Mopac, there you go. But he's got these extenders here that he uses for his module connections. And the last time I saw this layout, I mean, it's been a while, and he did not have anything in the middle between the track. But I mean, you could get some good long trains ran on this thing. So I'm gonna come over here and show you this side of the town. Check it out, we got the state capitol. That's pretty cool. It was actually a kit for the national capitol, and he kit bashed it down because our state capitol looks like it, but it's a lot shorter. It's not as wide. And then he used the other pieces of the kit for that building over there. So, and this is the yard side here. Of course, with the passenger station and whatnot. And he's still got some things to do on it still. I mean, as we get this way, you can see there's less scenery. But this is his layout, so when we actually get some actual trains running on here, we will show you some actual train footage.